Good afternoon, juniors and seniors. This is Miss Foster. I am sending you another PowerPoint um, audio presentation in lieu of any class meetings. I originally started to craft this PowerPoint for the juniors and then realized all of the information that I'm going to share was perfectly relevant for seniors. So it's a junior-senior class meeting that I'm conducting today. It should last no more than 10 minutes. That's my maximum on YouTube. So thank you for taking the time to watch the presentation. Okay, so hello. I hope your semester has been productive, successful, enjoyable, and challenging. Our school days here have been very, very busy. I have seen some of you, but it's hard to stay connected to all of you given where you're at. But I hope you've had a very good semester. I want to give you some reminders, and this is how I will do things throughout the rest of the year, is just making sure you remember key dates and important things that you're supposed to be doing during each month or so as we go along. The first reminder is that you're about to have exams, which I'm sure you're all saying, well, we know, but this is the exam schedule per the college. So just showing you December 5th through the 12th is when exams are going to occur, and then you'll be free. You all have a much longer break than we do, and so I just wanted to make you aware of those exam dates and when you're going to be done if you haven't already figured that out. Some points to stress about exams is obviously you want to study in small bits. You don't want to cram for these exams. You should already know this, but I'm a guidance counselor, so this is what I do. I give you tips. So make sure you study in small portions, and maybe with friends if that is helpful to you. But definitely good luck on your exams. Something I want you to check out, and it's attached to your email, is a newsletter. It's a monthly installment from the folks at mappingyourfuture.org. I read it through and it seems handy, and as I receive these monthly newsletters, I'm going to pass them along to you. There's some information in this month's newsletter about how community service can translate into scholarship money for you, how to prepare for exams, and of course, how to prepare for the holidays. And it addresses some financial, literacy issues there. And then at the end, it's got something specific for seniors in terms of, upcoming applications you're going to have to fill out for financial aid assistance. So I thought it was a nice little newsletter. It's only 2 pages long, so check it out. Okay, so this is a reminder of what you should already know, but we're going to get your final grades before we ever get to go on break. We're going to be looking at your GPA and determining whether or not you still meet eligibility for dual enrollment. For juniors and seniors alike, it's a cumulative unweighted GPA of 3.0. So we're going to be hard pressed in the final days of our first semester to make sure that you've hit that. So we're inputting your college grades onto your transcript, or we're eyeballing you to see, are you close? If you're close, we're going to, break out the calculator, do what we need to do to make sure you still remain qualified. If you are not, you're going to get some sort of notification from us, and if need be, you're going to return to high school semester 2. So I hate to be the bearer of bad news there or be a buzzkill, but that's where we're at with your grades. So hopefully you all have done well, and you won't have to hear from us before Christmas. So just pointing out to you that the college schedule versus the ECHS schedule is different. You all are done as of the 12th, if not before, depending on when your last exam is. We're here through the 21st. The 21st is our first day off, I should say. So we are off from the 21st through January 7th. January 7th is when all the kids come back. We're here on January 4th, but your class, you get a lot longer break than we do. So enjoy it, relax, and remember that the first day of class at the college is January 9th, and that's only if you have a class that day. Okay, so schedule changing is happening. I have seen some of you for schedule changes for various reasons, and I just want to let you know it is okay to have schedule changes going on if class availability permits. You just need to let me know. Try to steer away from just popping in. I don't want to be rude, but I do have a lot of you, and so it is far easier for me to give you the attention you need if you tell me you're coming and I say, yes, I'm available at that time. If you have a quick question, as is always the case, you can always pop in and go, quick question. I don't mind that. But things like this that take time, please set up an appointment with me first. Okay, you'll see there some bullets that tell you how to go about seeing, whether or not a class is available, how many spots are open, and so on. Okay, so you'll want to follow those directions. Maybe hit pause and write that down. Okay, so some timeline reminders. Please arrange to tour your colleges on your winter break, and make sure that you pay attention to the attachment on the email, which highlights for you the various public universities and their dates for open house. Okay, I handed that off to you earlier in the year, but those dates still remain current to my knowledge. Pursuing community service hours is important if you haven't already for both grade levels. You need 100 community service hours to capitalize on the top paying Bright Future Scholarship. To sign up for the SAT or ACT, you can see the deadlines there, the most upcoming tests, I guess. January 26th for SAT and February 9th for the ACT, with their deadlines right there, as you can see. For seniors, you're reaching the point where this would be the absolute last test date you really want to sign up for. For juniors, you're on track. And there are other dates in the year later on down the line if you don't hit those two listed there. Okay, books. Returning your books. Here's what Miss Juno says, and you gotta follow this, okay? Make sure after you finish your last exam, you come and you drop off your books for all of your courses. Don't finish one exam and then drop off a book and then go take another exam and drop off another book. She can't continuously be bombarded like that. It's after your last exam. Make sure you have all your books together and drop them off. The expectation is that you're going to do this before you go on your Christmas break. Don't keep your books over Christmas break. We'd like to get in the inventory and then deal with book pickup after the holidays, okay? Note the time there. Don't come by at 6 p.m. thinking we're going to be here ready to get your books from you, okay? So 7:30 a.m. is when we're all kind of here, and the building closes to students at 4, in case you didn't know that already, okay? Book pickup is going to be announced at a later date. We're trying to figure out how to fine-tune the process, so you will not get your books for spring when you drop off your books from this semester. That's not going to happen, okay? So just stay tuned on your portal, as I always say, to make sure you know when that's going to happen, because it will be an email announcement as far as book pickup goes. The next junior class meeting, seniors, we don't have meetings for guidance purposes. You have your own dates for senior class meetings with Miss Suter, but the junior class meeting where you meet with me, guys, is January 8th. You didn't know that before just now, so make sure you put that in your calendar. January 8th, 8:30 a.m. in the auditorium. It's definitely a face-to-face meeting. I've got to hand out PSAT results and discuss those. Even if you didn't take PSAT, there's other relevant information happening at that meeting, so please put that in your calendar now. Alright, so that ends this PowerPoint presentation. Isn't that a pretty way to end the show? Okay. So happy holidays, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. God bless you all. And I will see you in the new year because there isn't a December meeting. Okay? So see you in the new year and have a wonderful holiday season.